There's a great big bad black hole in your eyes, and it keeps swallowing me up. There's a great big bad black hole in your eyes.
Okay guys, we are back again, and hopefully a bunch more, with another episode of Final Fantasy XV New Game Plus Playthrough. This is now episode 3 of the series. Well, honestly, might as well just go and get started. I gotta speak to Sid here. Don't remember about what.
Crystal and the King's Ring, what they've been after all along.
So all talk of peace was merely a pretext.
They played my father for a fool.
Don't kid yourself. Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, though, well, it just wasn't enough. You need something else, you talk to Core. I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
That's sad.
Cora left a message. Said he'll wait for you in the tombs. They're to the northwest of here. That's a short ways past the outpost. Find that first.
Hold up. I'll go ahead and go grab this side quest. At least I'm assuming it's a side quest. Haha, kidding. Of course I know it's a side quest.
Oh well, if it ain't the boys with the fancy automobile.
That's us.
Y'all want to fetch some edibles for me?
Why are you asking us?
Well, it's just an old Sid.
Sid.
Yep, said I should give y'all some work, don't matter what kind. Seeing as you boys can't go home for the time being.
Got us there.
So y'all gotta learn about the wider world. Now, if y'all can't find the stuff I need, it ain't no big deal, but it'd surely help me out if you could.
See, good old side story. Like I said, I have done between episodes 2 and 3, I have done a little bit of stuff.
Oh man, he sure is hard on us.
I think he's worried about us.
He wants us to prove that we can make out here.
But yeah, I've done a little bit of stuff in between episodes. Main thing was all those hunting quests that I was picking up in the start of all the other episodes. I did those, so I'm the maximum amount of stars I can be at. I was.
Left the city by now.
Damn it.
What do you think it's like inside? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
We'll see for ourselves in time.
Indeed. Merely a question of when.
Can't believe the crystal's gone.
The bastards took it all.
And we'll take it back.
This is far from over.
Indeed it is. So as I was saying, for about the 4th or 5th time, screw it, I don't feel like doing it right now. I did a couple things. I was a rank 1 apprentice in my hunter rank, but now I am a rank 2 trapper. Yes, this road is it. I thought so. place will come key later on. And unless you guys, once I finally start outputting these episodes, I think I said it in the last couple, if you guys do want to see some side quest done as this, I will most definitely do them.
And this must be the
But
outpost Sid mentioned. Looks like a hub for hunters.
Maybe they know something.
But if you guys don't want me to, then that's fine too. I don't really care either way. I'm only gonna do it though if you guys want to. I'm not gonna jump the gun or anything crazy like that. Honestly, I've been waiting all day for my mother to get out of the house because, well, she's very loud and she bleeds through this mic like none other. So as long as my mother's not here, I can record and stuff. But then when she gets back, ooh no. I think that's all I needed to talk about before really getting into all this. So let's go ahead and get into the rest of the story.
Your Highness, I'm glad you're safe.
Monica, where are all the others?
Most of the Crown's Guard didn't make it. It was all we could do to escort Lady Iris out of the city. Dustin is with her as we speak, seeing her the rest of the way to Lestalem.
I owe you guys big time.
Head for the Royal Tomb. The Marshal awaits.
I kind of find it funny though.
Across the land, Scylla blossoms from Tenebrae can be seen displayed in memoriam. With no remains to mourn, throngs have gathered in Altissia to pay their respects. Many offer prayers
bullshit.
at a vigil held before the wedding dress Lady Luna Freya was to wear.
Alright, let's see what's at this
Take a look
place.
at our wares.
Got the broadsword, warsword, javelin, Avengers, Cocytus. Same shit.
Hey, come
Same
on.
stuff as the ones in Hammerhead, as well as the ones in Golden Key. Just so you guys know, I didn't show that. I have a feeling they're probably the same. And I can't even warp. Kind of irritating, honestly, not gonna lie. There we go. Now I can warp. I'm not. Also, I did get into some pretty crazy fights. Actually, I discovered a boss I didn't even know existed. It's called the Bandersnatch. Yeah, there is a Bandersnatch in this game. There's one you have to. Very funny.
First the Crown City, then Hammerhead, then the Royal Tomb?
His nickname should have been Core the Restless.
Oh shit, man.
Not as catchy as Core the Immortal.
Making it out of insomnia only adds to his legend. Well, fortune favors the bold. Huh?
The wise.
I mean,
You think it's a coincidence he's made it out?
Mr. Nice Guy!
that's right. Not even things in the air are safe for me.
No use hanging around here. Indeed. Wonder what drove him to the Royal Tomb.
Mortal curiosity for the loses.
Only one way to find out.
Eat. That's how you do it.
We're here.
A tomb fit for royalty.
Also, just so you guys know,
Find the Marshal.
I will be showing you where you can get the founder sigil in this episode, because it isn't really that far from the later part of this episode, so we'll go ahead and show it. And the reason why we can't. Now keep in mind, Noctis did just lose his father, who he did care about, even though he wasn't sure if his father cared about him.
At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Wanna tell me what I'm here for?
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of souls. One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebear's power is your birthright and duty as king.
My duty as king of what?
He does have a point, though, to be fair.
Now is not the time to question your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector to you.
Entrusted it to me. Then why didn't he tell me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why? Why did he lie to me?
That day, he didn't want you to remember him as the king. In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father. He always had faith in you, that when the time came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Guess he left me no choice.
The power of kings goes with you, your majesty.
Now, there's only one thing that you guys won't be experiencing the first time. I have the entire armature, and that stays with you in New Game Plus and yada yada yada. Okay, the Royal Arms are mystical weapons embodying the power of the rulers of old. Usable only by Noctis, these weapons are incredibly powerful, but cost HP to wield. Try not to get carried away, and have curatives such as potions on hand to bring Noctis out of danger. Note that Royal Arms do not induce link strikes. Basically, they turn him into a one-man army, more or less.
That's not the only power your forebears left you. Your journey's just begun. Another tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next. There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with you, for the time being. Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
So, just how many of these powers are out there?
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb, though we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Keekatrick Trench. We know there to be a crypt, deep inside the tunnels.
Now keep in mind, even though technically speaking, guys, I do already have access, well actually we're going to replace this, to every single royal arm in the game. This is all 13. I'm going to let you guys see them now, but I'm only going to be able to, excuse me, I'm going to limit myself to only playing with the ones that I have technically found in the game, which right now is only Sword of the Wise. Now, like I said, I am going to let you see all of them. We're about to go get the Axe of the Conqueror, which is the one that I just equipped up there. And these I don't think are in order anyway. They might be, though. Okay. We have Sword of the Wise. Axe of the Conqueror.
Look where you're going!
Bow of the Clever.
Mean to do that?
And Swords of the Wanderer.
Is that your idea of a joke?
Sadly, no one's laughing.
Yes, they combine. It's pretty cool.
Hey!
I want to see what it looks like to warp with him. With these. I don't remember what it looks like. And it's not going to let me. Not gonna lie, that was actually pretty cool.
You haven't lost your edge one bit, Marshal.
Though that did
Still
hurt.
got an edge at any rate.
I should be able to warp right now. Why can't I not warp? Very confused right now. Can I not warp with the Royal Arms? I swear to God I can. I'm not nuts. Oh well. Go and continue. Blade of the Mystic. Star of the Rogue. Sword of the Tall. And Shield of the Just. Sword of the Tall is like one of the hardest things to fucking get in this game, I swear. Blade of the Mystic. It's pretty cool. Star of the Rogue. Sword of the Tall. Yes, it's a chain sword, my guys. It's kind of dumb, honestly. And Shield of the Just. And that is a huge shield, might I add. Go ahead and go back into gear, because like I said, I can technically I'm only limiting Mace of the Fierce. Scepter of the Pious. Trident of the Oracle, and Katana of the Warrior.
Playing at mutiny, are we not?
Scepter of the Pious,
Knock it off.
Katana of the Warrior, Trident of the Oracle, Mace of the Fierce, and last but most definitely not least, one of my possible favorites, the Sword of the Father. I don't know if you recognize it, but I'll explain him in a minute. So I'm gonna go and reset up his stuff. Meaning Ragnarok will go here. I'm gonna set the Sword of the Wise up here. No more of those for now. Keep Durandal there. We will put the Ultima Blade down here. So, as I was saying, whoops, I am going to do this now real quick. Sword of the Wise. A king built a mighty wall and protected the realm. This was his sword. It devastates foes with preemptive warp strikes. As you saw, that is very true. Meaning that it's special. Axe of the Conqueror. A king performed great feats of arms, expanded his realm, and made his people prosper. This was his halberd. It wreaks havoc with slow but mighty blows. Bow of the Clever. A king was versed in myriad arts, both martial and intellectual. This was his crossbow. The bearer skewers foes while flitting across the battlefield. Swords of the Wanderer. A king was quick like the wind and went where no man had gone before. These were his blades. Apart they rain fury, together they deliver thundering blows. Blade of the Mystic. A king rose to protect the world with the oracle. This was his sword. When swung, it enhances the wielder's prowess. Star of the Rogue. A queen spurned the public eye and took to the shadows. This was her shuriken. From near and far it traces deadly arcs to the left and right. Sword of the Tall. A king was built like a mountain, towering over all others. This was his great sword. The resonating blade rips and tears through foes. Shield of the Just. A queen devoted herself to peace and was loved by all. This was her shield. It deflects blows and bolsters recovery when raised in defense. Mace of the Fierce. A king was gentle before his people, but an ogre on the battlefield. This was his mace. It deals crippling blows to mighty foes. Yes, that rhymed. Scepter of the Pious. A king ruled the realm according to divine law and worked hand in hand with the oracle. This was his staff. It smites foes with a blade of light. I actually don't remember seeing that or not. Trident of the Oracle. Now, this one's important because this is actually Luna Freya's royal arm. Yes, she is part of the royal series, believe it or not. She has the Trident of the Oracle because she is the Oracle. A strong and noble woman was loved by the world. She granted succor to the star and brought man and God together. This was the trident of her line. It makes allies of the wielder's holograms. So basically speaking, like I said, this is Luna Freya's trident. It literally describes her. Katana of the Warrior. A king was changed forever when his beloved queen was taken from him prematurely. This was his katana. It is drawn and strikes in a single heartbeat. I think that is actually Arden's. I don't remember though. But this one is definitely Noctis's dad, Regis's. I know for a fact because this is where you get it. Sword of the Father. A king was father to the chosen one and nurtured the light that would shine upon all creation. This was his mighty sword. It makes the great greater. Pretty cool though if you think about it. And actually the most OP thing here attack-wise is definitely Sword of the Tall. Coming only close second via the Axe of the Conqueror. Pretty crazy, huh? Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Should be Sword of the Wise. I am... Okay, can I like not warp at all? 'Cause I know I can warp with this. I'm so confused. Yes, yes I am. Royal arm. Make sure... Yep, okay, we're good. Making sure. Why can I not
10 years
warp?
ago, we waged a fierce battle
That's
here
why.
against the Empire. It all went to ruin. And after that, the Empire moved in like it owned the place.
I can tell.
Going all out. Just so we to be in the way. You don't want to talk. You're a nice guy. How do we get through all that?
Taking that on, we'll sneak up from behind.
The Prince of Pain. Yep.
By the way, point warps when using these things are your best friends, so keep in mind where they are. And of course, once you're out of battle, you regenerate health extremely, even quicker than when you're on a point warp.
How many times?
Huh?
Talk. Time for some action.
Huh? Oh, okay. Was very confused. Did it just kill 2 of them? That was kind of crazy, not gonna lie. As long as you have a good amount of health, you will be fine. However, oof. Yeah, this is where it...
Dangerous?
This particular model poses a mild to moderate threat.
The short version?
Somewhat dangerous.
Marshall, you'd have to be pretty badass to take that down, right?
Think you're up to it? Let's see what you can do.
Sure.
Orders for me.
Oof.
This shouldn't require much structure.
We're in the home stretch.
Any then.
Here's where we go our separate ways. Take this key. It unlocks the doors to the other tombs. Seek them out and lay claim to the power they hold. You'll need it.
And what will you do?
Keep an eye on the Nifs. Find out what they're up to. But you should focus on your own task.
Showtime.
I will. You take care.
I actually do like this order, otherwise I love the design of it. Can I like warp now, please? Okay, so this is perfect actually. This is where you'll get the Founder's King sigil right here. This is where you get it, the statue. So, I've done it now, I don't have to do it when I come out. Simple as that. Alrighty then. We should be good to go. Inside this stupid ass tomb.
Here we go.
Keep it real, huh?
Huh? Look!
There's a door.
What is this place?
It appears to have been a shelter.
People lived here?
Those seeking refuge from war, most likely.
Wars. Huh. What's this? A cable. Wonder where it leads.
To a
We can
generator.
follow it and see.
A generator?
So it would appear.
Might still run. Start her up. Sweet, it works!
Oh, then there was light.
Oh man, I do love me some light.
Don't we all?
What was that?
My bad. Kick the can.
You are killing me here, big guy. Are you trying to give me a heart attack or something?
Maybe.
If it's all the same to you guys, I'd rather not get buried alive.
Let us be quick.
I can feel eyes on us. The second we turn our backs, bam!
Quit being a wuss.
No good. It's locked. Hello? Anybody home? I'm coming in. Locked. Total shocker.
Hey, if something's worth locking up.
It's worth seeking.
Giving up the
I
chase?
personally don't mind either way. Give it up then.
Oh, this is trap room.
I could have sworn this was it.
Well,
Somebody, turn on a light.
Last thing I need now.
Eyes peeled. Say your prayers.
whose side are you on?
Nothing to it.
Okay. However, if you are going to be using the royal alarms actively like I am right now,
Died, huh?
one, like it said, you're going to need a lot of potions. Okay? Because you're going to go down really fast when you first start to use them. They're honestly very underpowered. I mean, as you saw, they're really overpowered, but I would only use them on a boss and very sparingly. Like 2-3 hits tops, because they take a chunk of your health. And of course, you only start out with, I want to say it's like 400 health on Noctis or something like that. It's not a lot. It's not enough to do jack shit with, honestly, when you have a royal arm in your hand. Prompto, you actually almost scared me. I don't appreciate that, my dude. Yeet. Inventory full of elixirs noted. Open says I.
Wait, hear that?
Awesome. Let's go and go back here.
Nothing.
That's weird.
Oh!
What
Whatever
the
that
fuck?
is,
Where did these? I don't recall these being here.
you're out.
That was weird.
Me? Yeah. Can't. Ooh, this looks promising.
Ominous sort of way. Stay sharp.
Auto crossbow. It's this way. A dead end, wondrous.
Cut it out, man. Really? Again? Right there. It's over.
Ow. Bull, noted. Okay. Well, I don't really care about that right now. I just want to get this over with. You guys can explore the cave on your own time. Like I said, I'm just trying to fight through the campaign. That's all I'm doing. I mean, like I said, if there's other things you want to see, though, I will go do them. Just before I even do this, because that's the Royal Tomb, if you turn this way, I don't remember how you get underneath this. That's right, you have to get the royal thing first. If you go underneath here, and let me see if I can see it on the map. Okay, no, because it's like right over in here on the map, okay? There are dungeons at the very, very end of this game, and I'm talking end in. Like, I've never even done them myself. Those are some of the things I need to go do myself on my own. But they, I hear, are extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. So, I don't even attempt them. That you can't even go at them until you've completed the main campaign and such anyways. And corrected all the royal arms and everything. So, You have to do all that first. They're like, yeah, you're gonna have to have all this. That tells you some shit there. Pretty cool though, not gonna lie, how they did this. See what I'm talking about? You wouldn't have all 13 royal arms circling you at all times, guys. You would only have right now the Axe of the Conqueror and the Sword of the Wise. You will get them and it will show up as all of them once you've got them all, like you can see here. Pretty cool though, huh?
So Noct borrows the old king's powers.
More or less. At this rate, he'll soon rival his father's legacy.
The copycat king.
Out of line.
Yes, return to the entrance. That's what I was saying, because I knew it was going to ask me that. That's why I went ahead and told you where the extra dungeon was. That's already technically a dungeon, but it's literally a dungeon inside a dungeon. I kind of thought it was kind of dumb, honestly, personally. But hey, too bad.
Yeah.
Finally picked up. Thought I'd lost another king.
Just busy building my arsenal.
Good to hear. I have a task for you. The Empire's begun construction of a new base along the road west to the sky. I need you to put it out of commission. If left unchecked, it will cost us access to the west and all the royal tombs that lie beyond. I believe you've met Monica. She can fill you in on the details. Go see her.
What's up?
Bases to burn. Let's go see Monica at the outpost.
Okay, so just to fill you guys in, I plan on ending it once we take down that said base.
Did spy a large structure.
Yeah. Hard to miss an ominous thing like that.
I knew I could do this.
Taking down a whole stronghold.
Can we really do this?
The Marshal believes we can, or he wouldn't have asked us. But first things first.
Right. Let's head back to the outpost.
Huh? Oh, this thing, I thought so.
Gladio!
Nice work, Gladio. Say your prayers.
Ain't got much life left in it.
Let's finish this.
Show no mercy.
There you go. And yes, that did almost drain my entire life bar. Kind of scary if you think about it. That's why you have to fight smart with these blades and such. And actually, yeah, I'm gonna keep fighting with the Sword of the Wise this episode. As we get them, I will devote a whole episode to just fighting with that Royal Arm. If possible, anyway. I may have to swap weapons mid-time because, you know, like I said, like we know, they do drain a bunch of health, as you can see to my bottom right of my health bar. My health max out right now is 5,588. I just got it down just to fighting that one decently buff boy enemy. I just got that down to, like, I think it was 2,500, so a little over half my health. Kinda ridiculous, honestly.
Your Highness, the Marshal has apprised me of the plan. We've found a back door into the Imperial base. I'll mark the route on your map. The way is secure. You should be able to gain entry relatively easily.
And honestly, if we're being completely honest here, as close as Noct was standing just now for a minute there, I thought he was gonna kiss her, you know. I mean, Monica's not a bad looking chick if you really think about it. She's a little old for Noct, but hey, who knows? I mean, technically, guys, technically speaking, Luna is older than Noct is. So yeah, Noct, just like myself, is into them lady cougars, guys. Woo, let's go. I'm kidding, honestly.
Who is this Monica person?
Are you retarded?
Of the Crown's Guard, like Gladio and myself.
She's one of my father's best, along with Dustin, who's guarding my sister.
Good to know we still have people we can count on outside the city.
I'll just park it there. Though I do want to do this in the daytime so I can see better personally. So I'm gonna go hike up on top of that thing real quick.
Change of pace.
And I'm pretty sure I haven't in the last 2 episodes, so I'm going to, there we go. So I'd like to show you guys how elemency works. Which it doesn't appear as though I'm going to really get to. Sadness. Because my fire reserves are already maxed out. But my lightning reserve clearly isn't. Neither is my ice. So I guess never mind on that one.
I think I got a pebble in my shoe.
I'll have to wait till next episode, I guess. I will have to wait till the next episode.
I hate it.
Wait till morning, yes. There we go, much better, I can see. Isn't that much better? I'd say it's much better. And yes, just to let you guys know, you do take fall damage in this game if you fall from too far a height. Do I really want to fuck with some level poor Nax? Nah, not really.
From here, we will split into 2 groups. Prince Noctis, please join the Marshal up ahead. The rest of you will assist me in the diversionary effort.
I love how it still subtitles what Noctis is thinking.
I'll see you guys later.
You go give them hell. We'll do the same on our end.
Like I said, once we get done destroying this base and I open up the rest of the fucking world kind of thing, I'm gonna then end the episode, and that'll be the end of episode 3. I have no idea how long it's been, no clue. I mean, to be fair, I am having a fun time doing this. One of the reasons, though, why I'm making these episodes so short and to the point kind of thing. Hold up, I'm pretty sure they're gonna talk. Yep.
We launch our ambush, pushing out while support pushes in, crushing the enemy from both sides.
So, as I was saying, before I was really interrupted by old core here, I'm just gonna stay put. I find it hilarious how I have way more HP than he does. Well, because typically he's got more HP than Gladio does, and I know Gladio he has even more. So Gladio I think has 6k right now. It's got double core now. Yay! Twice as powerful too, actually. So the reason I've been ending them so short and sweet, at least I feel they're short. Keep in mind, I'm used to making like hour-long Destiny 2 videos and stuff. It's because I played this game's campaign so much, especially these first parts, I get bored of it really easily. And that's why I've been kind of, well, that and I'm kind of getting a little tired. I need to go make me some coffee, but I'll do that in between episodes. I will probably end up recording go ahead and recording episode 4 today. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, continuing on. Get off that subject, you know. That's a wall. I'm dumb. And this did indeed pop up a thing. Okay. You can't tell I like those little summoning animations. I think they're neat. Man. Ducky, man. Yay! Goodbye. The others that I don't see. Confused? Yes. I'm assuming they're this way? Yup. Hello, Axeman. There we go.
Don't get used to it. I'll be gone before you know it.
I'll enjoy it while I can.
Above us! Got it!
Easy. And before we move on, I'm gonna let my health regenerate real quick. Or I suppose I really could just, you know, as it regenerates fast enough to where if I just kind of partially run, I guess you could say.
Worry will only compromise your focus. Yeah, yeah.
Walk through the park. So it should be. Otherwise, you'd only get in everyone's way.
Could have gone it alone if I wanted.
That mentality could prove your undoing, Highness.
Mentality, yes, but he's not wrong. With me, if it controls in my build for him, yes, he is not wrong in the slightest. He indeed could have done that all alone.
Knocked!
Marshal, it's good to see you again.
All right on your end?
Right as rain. The Nifs couldn't take their eyes off us.
Thanks to you, we were spared their attention.
This is the interesting part.
Stay right where you are.
That is Red Loki, by the way.
Well, if it isn't Kor the Immortal. So, you survived the Citadel, but you won't survive what I have in store for you. It's time your legend came to an end.
As a mech enthusiast, I hate that design. It pisses me off. It's doo-doo, honestly. And I'm sure if anyone ever... It is still draining my health. Interesting. Wait, no. That was pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Impressive. Seeing you in action puts my mind at ease. It's clear I don't need to worry anymore. I'll return to watching the Nifs. Till next time, take care.
Yay! Declaration of war is completed. Whoop-de-friggin' do! Kind of funny that Noctis has a little over 20,000 more XP than the rest. Or almost 20,000. Like I said, I need me a cup of coffee.
It's so bad out here once you get used to it.
Still a lot we haven't seen, though.
And a lot for us to do.
Yeah.
Buck up. We're just getting started.
Durandal. Chapter 3, The Open World. The Empire is a powerful foe, and Noctis has far to travel before he can hope to reclaim the crystal. He sets out across new lands in search of the power of his forebears. Now, keep in mind, aside from keeping up the New Game Plus series for Final Fantasy XV, I think I'm going to start a series that goes over, because I know most of you aren't going to find this useful, but it might help you at some point. You never know. I've noticed that each and every Final Fantasy game has some sort of like index type thing. Like I think it's called the archive in this one, to where it indexes all of the like characters' bios. I don't think it does weapons typically, but it's like foes, important shit of the game. And I feel like that it needs to be went over for each game, because understanding the game's plot is, especially Final Fantasy, is one of the most important things to do in the game. And I know not everyone reads that kind of stuff.
So,
I like it though.
The prince eludes death. And what of the elusive ring?
Eluna Freya has absconded with it.
Find and kill her. The ring is the final piece.
We may do well to take her alive. The Six wield power beyond our imagination. The Oracle holds the key for the king. She could unlock many secrets. Nay, High Commander. Lord Ravis, the Imperial Army is now at your disposal.
A moot point, while the fugitives remain at large. My men and I will continue our search for the Prince and the Oracle.
So glorious. My crystal.
So.
Look out, world. Here we come.
We can finally leave this Dust Bowl behind.
The lands beyond are vast by comparison to Lead.
Bigger's better. More stuff to see and do.
First comes to Sky, a region known for its wetlands.
Really? Wetlands?
There's also a chocobo forest.
Now we're talking.
Further west lies the Clane region, wherein we'll find the town of Lestalem.
Oh, isn't that where Iris is headed?
Barring delays, she should have arrived by now. Maybe even had herself a look at the meteor.
The meteor of the Six?
The same. Its heat is harnessed to power Lestalem.
Whoa, that sounds way cool.
I'm actually looking forward to this.
Automatically stops us here, good.
It'll be a long drive. Best fill up the tank before we set out.
So we have come to the end of episode 3.
Now, the driver's seat is yours, Noct. If you so desire it.
So.
Who could this be?
Oh, for the love of Christ's sake.
Iris?
It's really you. So good to hear your voice. Everything's fine over here. We managed to make it to Lestalem. We just settled into our new digs. So yeah, let me know when you're coming so we can meet up.
Yeah, will do.
You better.
Was that Iris? Can't even call her own brother.
In all fairness, yours wasn't the obituary broadcast all over Lucis.
What about me? She say anything about me? Did you see that sign? Chocobos! Chocobos!
No time for that. Need to get to Lestalem.
It's still ages away. Come on, just a quick visit.
Like I said.
First things first. Lestalem.
All right. Next time we check out the Chocobos.
So like I said, only reason why I didn't is because, like I said, the purpose of this playthrough is to go straight through the main campaign, do nothing else for the most part. I might do it on the side, but honestly the Chocobo thing is one of the things that is one of the main side quests, if you know what I'm talking about. So basically you have your main quests, so your storyline quests. Then there's all of your side quests, because they're not exactly main, but they are more prominent ones than others. You see what I'm saying? I'm sure you guys get what I'm saying. So, yeah, okay, so we're going to go ahead and end off episode 3. We have thwarted the enemy's efforts to keep us in, you know, I'm not, the words elude me currently. My brain is not working. It needs coffee. Give me a break. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hit that like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell to see more Final Fantasy XV content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Finding our way to crescendo, to the unknown.